Are there any points or motions on the floor? Albania, to what point do you rise?
I move to set the agenda to Albanian accession to the EU.
The delegate from Albania has moved to set the agenda to the topic of Albanian accession to the EU. Is there a second? Seeing seconds, we will now establish a speakers list for and against setting the agenda to the topic of Albanian accession to the EU. All those wishing to speak in favor of setting the agenda to the topic, please raise your placard now. All those wishing to speak against it, please raise your placard. Any further additions to the list? Noted friends, the delegate from Albania, you have 1 minute.
Honorable Chair, fellow delegates, today we are here to share our opinions about the Balkan accession process to the EU. And as a delegate of Albania, I would like to share with you the reasons why Albania should be a member of the EU. First of all, we believe member states are hesitant to admit any new Balkan countries to the EU, but we are the nearest accession with the most recent negotiations. In addition, of all the contestants, we are the least troublesome. So if member countries plan to go ahead with the process, I am confident we will be the first. Albania would have a balanced budget as one of Europe's fastest growing economies with substantial poverty reductions. I yield the floor back to the chair. Thank you.
Thank you, delegate. Now, friends, the floor is yours.
Honorable Chair, fellow delegates, as the delegate of France, I hope that this committee will have fruitful debates. First of all, EU accession negotiations with North Macedonia and Albania should amend the accession procedures so that any new country can enter. This logic is founded on the observation that the EU has had poor experiences with Central and Eastern Europe in the recent EU enlargements. Autocratic dynamics in Poland and especially Hungary, as well as persistent corruption problems in countries such as Romania and Bulgaria, have placed a strain on the EU's commitment to liberal democracy and the rule of law. The French government sees this as a product of unprepared countries joining the EU, creating difficulties for basic EU ideals and values. To prevent this in the future, France in particular pursues that the EU accession process must be overhauled before any new accession talks can begin. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you. The floor is yielded.
Thank you, Honorable Delegate from France. The delegate of Albania, to what point do you want to rise?
Point of information. We would like to answer the arguments of the Honorable Delegate of France.
That is in order. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Fellow Delegate of France, we have a question for you. While other member states are not opposing our membership process, why you are vetoing it throughout the years? We believe that the state of France is seeing us as a threat to its existence. As Albania, we only would like to improve our relations with other member states. We want to take advantage of the opportunities provided by the EU. Thank you. We yield the floor back to the chair.
Thank you, Delegate of Albania. Are there any motions on the floor?
Motion to suspend the meeting.
Are there any seconds? That is in order. You have 30 minutes of break, delegates. After the break, we will continue with our other agenda items.